As the sun set behind the city skyline, a young woman named Lara finished her shift at the diner and walked toward the bus stop, her apron still dusted with flour. She looked tired, but her eyes held determination. Just as she was about to cross the street, she noticed a teenage boy being cornered by two older men in an alley. One man grabbed the boy's backpack. The boy struggled. Without thinking, Lara ran over. "Hey, let him go!" she shouted, stepping between them. The men scoffed. "Mind your business, lady." Lara didn't back down. She pulled out her phone and pretended to call the police. "Yes, two men harassing a minor. Yes, I have them on video." Startled, the men ran off. The boy, shaken, thanked her. "They wanted my laptop. I was going to the library to finish a scholarship application." Lara smiled and walked him to the library doors. "Don't give up," she said softly. "Finish what you started." The next morning at the diner, her manager stormed in, face red with anger. "You were caught fighting outside company premises. Someone sent a photo. You're suspended pending review." Lara was stunned. "I wasn't fighting. I was protecting someone." The manager waved her off. "We have a reputation to protect." With a heavy heart, Lara packed her things and left. Outside, her phone buzzed. Her rent was overdue, and her younger brother texted asking if she'd be home in time to help with his school project. That night, Lara cried quietly as she sorted through job ads, her apron folded beside her. A few days later, a limousine pulled up in front of the diner. Out stepped the teenage boy, now in a pressed uniform holding an envelope, and behind him, a sharply dressed man in his 50s with salt and pepper hair and commanding presence. They walked inside. The boy handed the manager a letter. "I'm the CEO of the Simmons Foundation," the man said, placing a hand on the boy's shoulder. "This young man was nearly assaulted, and your employee risked herself to protect him. She is a hero." The manager stuttered. We didn't know." "She told you," the man replied sternly. "You just didn't care to listen." He turned to Lara, who had just stepped in. "Thank you for saving my son. He won the scholarship. You gave him that chance." He handed her a folder. Inside is an offer letter for head of community outreach at my company. Full salary, full benefits, and a signing bonus. Lara's hands trembled as she opened the folder. Tears filled her eyes. The boy smiled at her. "You didn't just save me. You believed in me." Moral of the story. Sometimes the right thing isn't always rewarded immediately, but it never goes unnoticed. Integrity will always echo louder than judgment. If this story moved you, comment yes, and share it to remind someone. Kindness always comes back.